my name is Adasa, and I want to talk about what I love about Rosh Ha'Shanah. Well, we have lots of traditions for food and an activity that we do. We also decorate our home into a Hawaiian kind of hall that we do. Like we put up raffia, flowers, and greenery, Hawaiian tablecloths that you put over your tables. And we use Hawaiian plates and cups, white lights, Hawaiian flowers that we do, of lights that we put on the table. And we have like a sticky wallpaper of a picture of a tropical beach that we put here in the window. We also do a little Hawaiian dance, like aloha kind of dance. We listen to Hawaiian music. Yeah. And so for the foods that we eat during this Rosh Ha'Shanah is that we have a coconut rice, and pineapple and red pepper and fake chicken kabobs. Hawaiian treats, like Hawaiian kind of candies that we eat during this time of Hawaiian party. And for a drink we have pinata coladas. It's like a dessert kind of drink. In a way. It's really good. It's like with pineapple, coconut juice, ice, like ice cubes, vanilla ice cream, blended up with a little whipped cream on the top. If you want to do that, you can. We always do it kind of plain, kind of the juice itself. Rosh Ha'Shanah means head of the year. So the word Rosh means head, and Hashanah means year. So Rosh Ha'Shanah, the head of the year. On this day of Rosh Ha'Shanah is that we sight the new moon. So in the land of Israel, when the Aviv barley is ripe, and they have found the sliver moon in the sky, and that's when Rosh Ha'Shanah is, like a brand new moon up in the sky. On this day of Rosh Ha'Shanah, I am going to read all the way back to the beginning, to the Bible, to the story of how Yahweh created for us to see. So I'm gonna read about creation in the Bible, and it starts at Genesis 1, in the beginning, so on the first day of Rosh Ha'Shanah, Yahweh created something on that first day, which is right here in Genesis 1. It says, in the beginning, Yahweh created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape, and it was empty. Darkness was over the surface of the ocean. At that time, the ocean covered the earth. The Spirit of Yahweh was hovering over the waters. Yahweh said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Yahweh saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. Yahweh called the light day. He called the darkness night. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 1. So that right there is the first day of Rosh Ha'Shanah when he created. Genesis 1 verse 6 says, Yahweh said, "Let there be a huge space between the waters. Let it separate water from water." And that's exactly what happened. Yahweh made the huge space between the waters. He separated the water that was under the space from the water that was above it. Yahweh called the huge space sky. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 2. So that's the second day when Yahweh created. And Yahweh said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let dry ground appear," and that's exactly what happened. Yahweh called the dry ground land. He called the waters that were gathered together oceans, and Yahweh said that it was good. And then Yahweh said, "Let the land produce plants. Let them bear their own seeds, and let there be trees on the land that bear fruit with seeds in it. Let each kind of plant or tree have its own kind of seeds," and that's exactly what happened. The land produced plants. Each kind of plant had its own kind of seeds. The land produced trees that bore fruit with seeds in it. Each kind of tree had its own kind of seeds. Yahweh saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning. It was day 3. So that's the third day, what Yahweh created. Yahweh said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky. Let them separate the day from the night. Let them serve as signs to mark off the seasons and the days and the years. Let them serve as lights in the huge space of the sky to give light on the earth." And that's exactly what happened. Yahweh made 2 great lights. He made the larger light to rule over the day, which is the sun. He made the smaller light to rule over the night, which is the moon. He also made the stars. Yahweh put the lights in the huge space of the sky to give light on the earth. He put them there to rule over the day and the night. He put them there to separate light from darkness. Yahweh saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning. It was day 4. So that's when Yahweh created on that 4th day of creation, of his that he made. And then Yahweh said, "Let the waters be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky." So Yahweh created the great creatures of the ocean. He created every living and moving thing that fills the waters. He created all kinds of them. He created every kind of bird that flies. And Yahweh saw that it was good. Yahweh blessed them. He said, "Have little ones and increase your numbers. Fill the water in the oceans. Let there be more and more birds on the earth." There was evening and there was morning. It was day 5. So that's the 5th day, what Yahweh created. Yahweh said, "Let the land produce all kinds of living creatures. Let there be livestock and creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals. Let there be all kinds of them." And that's exactly what happened. Yahweh made all kinds of wild animals. He made all kinds of livestock. He made all kinds of creatures that move along the ground. And Yahweh saw that it was good. Then Yahweh said, "Let us make man in our likeness. Let them rule over the fish in the waters, and let the birds of the air, Let them rule over the livestock and over the whole earth. Let them rule over all of the creatures that move along the ground. So Yahweh created man in his own likeness. Yeah, so he made a man in his own image and likeness. So Yahweh created man in his own likeness. He created him in the likeness of Yahweh. He created them as male and female. So he created Adam and Chava. Yahweh blessed them. He said to them, "Have children and increase your numbers. Fill the earth and bring it under your control. Rule over the fish in the waters and the birds of the air. Rule over every living creature that moves on the ground." Then Yahweh said, "I am giving you every plant on the face of the whole earth that bears its own seeds. I am giving you every tree that has fruit with seeds in it. All of them will be given to you for food. I am giving every green plant to all of the land animals and the birds of the air for food. I am also giving the plants to all of the creatures that move on the ground. I am giving them to every living thing that breathes." And that's exactly what happened. Yahweh saw everything he had made, and it was very good. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 6. So that's all of his creation he did in 6 days. But the 7th day, he said, so the heavens and the earth and evening in them were completed. By the 7th day, Yahweh had finished the work he had been doing. So on the 7th day, he rested from all of his work. Yahweh blessed the 7th day and made it holy, which is a Shabbat, which is, so Shabbat is a rest day. So the way we rest on Shabbat is because Yahweh rested on that day of all his creation he did in 6 days. Yahweh blessed the 7th day and made it holy. He rested on it. After he had created everything, he rested from all of the work he had done. So that's all of the creation story for today. That's a lot of work he did. It starts in Genesis 1 all the way until chapter 2 in verse 3. That's what I read. That's the story about creation. The way we do a Hawaiian party is we think about paradise and when Yahweh created the heavens and the earth. Well, I hope you guys and ladies can do the same. So, and I also want to show you what we do for Rosh Ha'Shanah is we do an origami kind of paper we use. Yeah. So we write a letter to Papa for what we're thankful for from this last year. So and for next year at Rosh Ha'Shanah, you open it and you read your letter from last year and you read that and see all the things that had happened, which is really cool. Yeah, this is mine right here. This is my dad's, my mom's, and my sister also too. So yeah. So these are really cool to do for Rosh Ha'Shanah. And this is our feast timeline that we do, which I want to show you. Like we, so we start at Rosh Ha'Shanah, which is the head of the year. In the spring, it's not in the fall. So Rosh Ha'Shanah is not in the fall. It's in the spring, at the head of the year. Right here, yeah. So this is Rosh Ha'Shanah, and after that, we count 14 days to get to Pesach, which is Passover, about when Yeshua, the Lamb of Yahweh right there. And then that next day is also the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Here. So this is a Chag and a pilgrimage feast right here, which is really cool. As you can see, there's unleavened bread, and we eat matzah and we eat bread without yeast during that time for 7 days. And we come to first fruits. We come to the resurrection, where Yeshua was resurrected out of the grave from his 3 days and 3 nights of his time in the tomb. And we come to first fruits that next day, and it's always on a Sunday. Yom HaBikurim is what we say for our first fruits. So, which is a promise of a final fall harvest right here at first fruits. And we come to the Ascension, which is about Yeshua went up to heaven to sit at the right hand of his Father, and to be with Yahweh. And for the Ascension, we do like a picnic. We do like a hike and a picnic somewhere. So we count first fruits. So we start counting the Omar on first fruits. We go over the Ascension, and we at the end of like 7 layers. What we do. The Ascension, we come to Shabbat, which is it's like what we do. We do like a wedding kind of way. It's a really fun feast. And I'll talk about that later in my Shabbat video. And after that, we take a full break, and we go to the beach, have fun in the summer during that time, and until we come into the fall feast right here. And we come to Yom Teruah, which is about Yeshua's return. About the king returning when Yeshua comes back at his second coming, and it's also a day of shouting, and that's when we pull out our round table. And after that, we come to Yom Kippur, which is about when the courtroom in heaven is opened. Our tradition on that, we do like a fast for all day. We drink water and stuff like that, and journal all day until we break our fast at sunset on Yom Kippur. And as you can see, those yellow dots right there, those are hags right here. Yeah. So, and then after Yom Kippur, we come to Sukkot. 5 days later, we do Sukkot, which is all about the Feast of Tabernacles, about living with Yahweh. Yeah, so the first day of Sukkot is the High Shabbat, and that's when Yeshua was born. Was at that time. We build Sukkah. We do all kinds of stuff. We eat lemon food during that time. But yeah, a fun party we do. Oh, a High Shabbat. Sorry. So these are High Shabbats right here. Sorry. But the blue circle is hags. Sorry. And after Sukkot, we come to Shemini Atzeret, which is lingering with me longer. Like linger longer with Yahweh on that day. So Shemini Atzeret, we go to we go on a hike near running water, and we have a picnic when we come back after our hike near water, and then we have a full time right here until we come into the winter festivals, which is Chanukah. It's all about the heart dedication. Like, it's when we cleanse our hearts. It's like when we clean out our temples during that time. And also the story of the Maccabees, in a way, story we do during Hanukkah. So that's one of my favorite feasts. and after that we come to Purim, which is all about preparing to meet the king. Like, how do I dress myself to prepare to meet the king? And also Purim is also about the story of Esther in the Bible. As you can see in my other Purim video I did a little teaching about that. And we got others right here. We have New Moon, which is monthly new moons we do. At the end of the month, we celebrate the new moon. So for new moon, we just sight the moon up in the sky, and we go out to eat for that, or do like something kind of simple, you know, like a foot hop, or I don't know, yeah, or like a picnic if you like, or like a takeout somewhere. But yeah, for Shabbat, it's a weekly feast we do. A weekly Shabbat we do every Friday night, every Shabbat, like every weekend of the week. Yeah, 7th day of the week. Saturday, Shabbat. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, and then right here is the key, which is that you can find out. So that's the High Shabbat, High Pilgrimage Feast, Festivals, Others, and High Shabbats. Of the feasts and festivals of YHVH Elohim. So this is really cool to have. And down below is just a description of what that feast is about. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. We got flowers around. Just got this world balloon that she got, which is really cool. Cups right here for pina coladas, what we put in for our drinks. So I just want to tell you about Rosh Ha'Shanah to you guys today, of what I love about Rosh Ha'Shanah, and it's all about creation, and I think about paradise, and time and clock, and also the whole point of Rosh Ha'Shanah is we teach about the calendar. And if you can't find Rosh Ha'Shanah, then you can't find Passover. Bye. Shalom.